Hi there crafters, it's Louise with you today. Thanks so much for popping in and checking out this video. It's another in my 3 and 3 series, so taking 3 items from my stash and teaming them with 3 new products, because we all know as scrapbookers we have stash, and as scrapbookers we also like to buy new products. Well, I do anyway. So that is the purpose of this series, is to encourage you to bust some stash by pulling out some of your older products and teaming them with new. So today's new products are this rainbow background paper from Paper Rose, the Thickers titles sheet, and something else that I cannot think of off the top of my head. It's the little puffy stickers. And then the 3 old products that I've picked are this glitter paste, the stencil, and I wanted to use some Mink products because I haven't used my Mink for foiling for a little while. But I end up not using the Mink foiling because the gold products that I incorporate into this particular layout end up being probably a little bit overwhelming for the actual layout, so I didn't want to add too much gold. Now you can see that on my background I've used a stencil. I initially tried sponging some of that glitter through the stencil, but it was just not going on as thickly as I would have liked. So I decided that I'd pull out my spatula and actually spread it through the stencil, which I think works out much better. Now I've then torn down the middle of that pattern paper and actually trimmed it up, and I want to put a little bit of a feature in the middle here. And so I try a few different pattern papers and I end up going with the gold, and this of course is a stash paper. As you can see, it comes from my used up paper pile because it's already had a piece torn off of it, but I definitely love this better than the darker black paper. It sort of blends that gold sparkle with that background, and I do love distressing at the moment. I'm really enjoying using my distresser, folding back edges, adding areas of textural interest, but not too much bulk on a page. I find that distressing does a really good job of that. Now for this particular page, I had chosen just a single photo. So it's Master Cooper with our cat Squirrel, also known as Squinky or the Ginger Ninja. It's super funny how our pets get these interesting names. But because I'm working on a 12 by 12 background, I felt like the photo was getting a little bit overwhelmed. So I go to my stash and I print out 2 more photos to split either side. And they are again of various moments that I've captured with Mr. Cooper and our Ginger Ninja. So I'm going to pop those either side, and I really love how this actually came about. I think it looks much better like with the 3 photos than it does with just the single photo would have. So some of the background does get covered up, but realistically this is about memory keeping, so I'm much happier having the 3 photos on this particular layout. So although the Mink product didn't make it, it is still got quite a bit of stash going on here in terms of that gold background pattern paper. And as I start to embellish, you'll see where the stash items come in a little bit further. But the first thing I'm going to do is just give a little bit more interest with some cardboard to mount my photos on. So because I'd folded back those edges, I just needed to lift that center section up so that it wasn't going to press too firmly on those curled edges. All right, here's another stash item. So this little sheet of stickers that has animal footprints on, I have been keeping for particular layouts. So while I was thinking about embellishments for this page, I knew that I had to get some pet related products from my stash, and you can see that I've got the cat embellishment stickers there as well. So I'm creating a border, which I do like on my layouts. It helps me to feel like the layout is a little bit more finished. So in this case, I've stuck those stickers around the outside, and then off camera I'm going to go ahead and stitch around them. But at this point it's time to embellish these a little bit, so I'm going to use a combination of sticking them straight on the background and then a little bit of foam underneath some of them as well. And I do really like how these stickers, although they look a little bit cartoony, I think they're they're just perfect. They have that sort of cat feeling, and you get that great combination on the actual background of the cat related stickers. So super cute page. I had lots of fun with this one. I am really happy with the way it's dash busted and got those memories recorded. So that is my 3 old and 3 new share for today. I have added my journaling. I hope that you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe.